ups and downs. So this is what I have concluded. So for myself, I've written 8 books. They are all available at Amazon. I'm also known as a keynote speaker, speaking on topics including Yijing, SuperME Unleashed. But more importantly is that after writing 8 books, I was very blessed and lucky to receive a book that written about me. This is a tribute book written about me. So thank you to the author for writing this book about me. So today, slowing down to the speed of life, I'm going to talk about what is the fastest way to live. I'll share with you 3 anchors, the purpose, love, and gratitude. I'll also share with how we can go with the flow of eating. And most of us want to win. So today, share with you the concept how you can win without fighting with the Santu art of war. And finally, I will share with you my SuperME story. Hopefully, you can take action tonight. So are you always chasing every day? We all know true success and happiness is found when we slow down. Slow down doesn't mean I talk very slowly. No, slow down is when we move at the speed of life. You may wonder what's the speed of life? Well, the speed of life is not how much you have achieved. The speed of life is how much we enjoy. Not enjoy with luxuries, but enjoy with love and gratitude. Because life is meant to be experienced and enjoyed. Don't you all agree? Are you enjoying yourselves now? Slowing down to the speed of life begins with 3 anchors. We call it the PLG, purpose, love, gratitude. I will consider this as the compass for our life. So imagine you hold this compass. This is a powerful way to live so that you are living from your truest self, that is your soul. So you are no longer having fear or survival, so you do not need to chase. But first of all, you need to slow down, right? So we talk about purpose, love, gratitude. Very important to know what is your purpose. So let me share with you the video from this lady.
Purpose, that if you are not aware of what is your life purpose, you get easily swayed by people. People say this may be the right thing, that may be the right thing, and you are so confused. You see, so that's why when I keep on the journey to realize that what is my life purpose, and especially I even go to this Kia Ether, to attend this Mission to Million, and a formula to confirm that, my life purpose to connect, inspire, empower like-minded people to pursue their passion in life with purpose, love, and gratitude.
So it's important to know your purpose. So like Dr. Vivian Passion Co, once she knows her purpose, she's very motivated and inspired. And for me, I know my purpose. I realize that what I achieve right now is not just goals, but they lead to fulfillment. So what is my purpose? My purpose is to harness the potential in people. Very simple. And the first person to harness is always myself. So in other words, if I harness the potential, I also harness myself. And whatever the case is, this purpose will guide me. And it leads on to the second compass, and that is the love. Love is the connection. Love gives you the strength, and it allows us to live above attachment and gratification. So for example, if you are attached to the outcome, that's not love. You are just attached to the goal. But when you truly love what you do, you will do it well, regardless of whether there's a reward or what's the outcome. So with love, you are able to connect from a space of wholeness. So I love my job not because it pays, but because it gives me a chance to inspire people. Their rise inspires me too. So the third thing is gratitude. With gratitude, you're able to transform how you see life. We are grateful for even not good things happening. That is true gratitude, right? And once you have gratitude, you're actually grounded to the present. So when I face setback, especially in last year, 2024 and 2023, I see this as a chance for me to do something to improve. Important thing, not to complain, but to be grateful for the lessons learned. So in other words, I slow down. I am grateful for what happened. This is in summary my purpose, love, gratitude. Next, The second angle to slow down to the speed of life is to adopt the concept in Yijing. The old name was called Yijing. Some people call it Book of Changes. So I've written a book called Yijing Explained back in 2023. So what is Yijing? Yijing is a philosophy, it's a way of life that you live life with the flow, because life is flowing like a river. You know, in the river, if you fight the river, you'll be drowned. You need to flow with the river. So using Yijing concept, if I flow with the river, I'll arrive at where I'm meant to be. So slow down, go with the flow. They will bring you to where you are meant to be. So just like the bamboo is very flexible, you know, the bamboo doesn't resist, doesn't fight, it just flows. When there's a big wind, the bamboo will just bend. You know, the bamboo is used in many countries as the furniture as well. So when we slow down to the speed of life, we too become like the bamboo, become very flexible, resilient, and unbroken. Just now the speaker talked about being resilient, right? So be like the bamboo. The third angle to slow down to the speed of life is to go through life without fighting. From young, we are told that we need to fight for this, fight for that. But if you read the Sun Tzu Art of War, this military classic written 2,500 years ago, it told us that supreme excellence lies in not fighting. So in other words, this is written as the art of war. So it's like peace, right? It is not the military, the war methods. So when you slow down, you reveal this truth. The real victory is not in the fight, but in the wisdom to avoid the fight. When you can win without fighting, isn't that the most ideal? This can only be done when you slow down. Imagine I'm rushing, I'm fighting with the traffic, but you know very well that's not your purpose. Your purpose in life is not to fight the traffic, right? The purpose is to harness the potential. So how can you harness potential when you're fighting, right? You can get this book at Amazon. This is the URL. You can take a picture of this slide if you want. This is my latest book that came out in this month of August. So let me now share with you how I slow down and listen to my heart. So for many years, I measured myself by my roles, my titles, my achievements. People look at me, they will say, Andy, where are you staying? Then if I tell them address, they say, oh, wow. So it seems that people measure you by what you have. They don't measure by who you are, right? So I am always like chasing, going after this, until I realized that this is not the way. So I slow down. I realized there's something greater. I'm more than what they say. You can call me a super coach, you can call me a master trainer, you can call me whatever you call me. At the end of the day, I'm more than what you say. Because I know I'm not Andy. I am a SuperME Andy. So when you realize that you are SuperME, you can do wonders. I don't need to fight to prove. Because I'm truly a SuperME. I don't need to prove myself. I don't need validation. It's already validated inside. It's just like you have a good computer. The computer doesn't need to tell the computer it's a good computer. The computer will prove to you. The computer will show you the results, right? So I slow down and listen to my heart. And I use the exercises in this book, SuperME Unleashed, which you can get from Amazon. One of the exercises is to write a letter to yourself with the wording, Dear SuperME, I remember you. So I remember I was writing this past through midnight on the 28th of April, 2025. I total wrote more than 3 A4 size pages, dating back all the way to 1975, when I was 11 years old, coming all the way to 2025. So ladies and gentlemen, slow down and you write this letter. You realize that you truly are already a SuperME. You don't need anyone to tell you. So in conclusion, do not rush through life as though it is a race to the finishing line. Instead, slow down to the speed of life. The speed of life is how much you enjoy life with love and gratitude. Anchor yourself in purpose, love, and gratitude. Like my purpose in tonight's speech is to inspire you so that you can rise above who you are. So I love the chance to be able to share with you. And I am grateful for Agora International for organizing this. Also grateful to the logistics and the people who are performing the roles of MC, technical, timer. So I flow with Yijing. So this talk right now I'm delivering, I'm not looking at the script. I'm looking at the screen, the PowerPoint, but they are just guidance, right? So when there is a change, I go with it. And above all, I embrace the art of war wisdom, win not by fighting harder, but by living wiser. How can you be living wiser, right? So ladies and gentlemen, 3 books and you will be transformed. So just search for Andy Ng at Amazon.com and you're able to find my books at Amazon. You can find them in the Kindle ebook version or the paperback version. But if you're thinking that you want to save some shipment costs from USA and the printing costs from USA is not cheap, plus all the taxes, you can get these books from me directly. I can do a registered post to your place, whether it's Indonesia, India. I've posted as far as back as in Canada. So just email me and I would share with you. In short, ladies and gentlemen, slowing down to the speed of life is what we want to be. This is my Facebook group. You can scan this to join my Facebook group. And if you want to connect with me, other than email, you can always do a WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp QR code. So now I hand the time back to our MC.